Old Fords and Southern Columbia met on a wet and windy Friday night in Shamokin on the 50th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy in the first round of the PIAA Class A state playoffs. The Tigers jumped out to a 14-0 first quarter lead behind two rushing touchdowns, this one from Nate Hunter from 4 yards out and Adam Feudal from 9 yards out. Brandon Yuskavage came into the game having rushed for more than 2,000 yards and 37 touchdowns for Old Fords this year. He added to his totals with his 80-yard touchdown run to make it a 14-7 Southern Columbia lead. Southern Columbia had a chance to take a 17-7 lead, but Luke Rarick's field goal attempt from 33 yards out clanks off the right upright and keeps the score at 14-7. With time winding down the first half, the Yuskavage scores his second rushing touchdown of the night from 4 yards out. The point after was no good, and Southern took a 14-13 lead into the locker room. After neither team scored in the third quarter, Yuskavage scored his third and final rushing touchdown of the night, this one a 50-yard scamper, as Old Fords went up 19-14 with 6 minutes left to go in regulation. In Southern Columbia's final drive of the night, they faced fourth down 3 times, converted 2 of them, including this 4th and 9 on a pass from Nick Becker to Blake Marks. But Becker's final pass on a 4th and 9 as the Tigers were trying to go in for the go-ahead score fell incomplete, and Old Fords avenges a 2011 loss to the Tigers by a final score of 19-14.
You know what? We got 37 guys. They play 3-4 positions. All I can tell you is they fought every tooth and nail of this game. Penalties, mistakes early. All I can tell you is I love those kids, and they bust their ass for me. I don't know what else to say, man. They're just something else.
You get in a big game, and sometimes with emotions and everything else, things happen that don't normally happen. And obviously the one inside the 5-yard line was as big as any. But, you know, just too many things that didn't go our way. And but I think the big key was just not being able to generate enough offense throughout the game. I mean, basically, we shut out for 3 quarters.
Southern Columbia finishes with a 12-1 record, the same record as Old Fords. Elsewhere around the valley on Friday evening, only one other team was left in playoff action, and that was the District 4 Class AA Finals between Troy and Danville, with the Trojans winning by a final score of 35-14. Be sure to join us next week for our final Wednesday high school football podcast presented by Blaze Alexander Ford right here on thedailyitem.com. In Shamokin at Kemp Memorial Stadium for the Daily Item, I'm Shawn Wood.